Alright, we are now live on both YouTube and Twitch, both at Foxycopter. We are staying hydrated, checking mail, seeing what the homies are up to. Alright, seeing these dendrix. Yeah, there we go. I did tell him I would help him get his 15 stun. Suppose we'll hop on Discord and see what they're all up to. No one's in Discord yet, so we're just gonna chill out for a bit. Alright, what do we have here? He's in a vision at the moment, so I guess we'll let him have that. Meanwhile, ooh, it's the Darkmoon Fair. Let's go do that real quick. Let's see, what time is it? 11:06. We have the Death Metal Night in a little while. How close are we to this dirigible? Ooh, we could get it. If we're diligent. Ah, I need game tokens. Yeah.
Ain't you a shipper-looking one? We are bound by a common enemy.
Cause I wanna make my rice for lunch, and maybe I will have extra rice, and then I can make rice dishes.
There's a camera on right here.
I'm not gonna walk over there 'cause I put my pants on.
I noticed. So I thought I would warn you.
Yeah, do you like my song?
I do love your song. It's a fantastic song.
You have gross.
Yeah. What is up, my dudes?
So, man, I don't think Zeke's here. Fucking rat won't respond to me, but you okay, you know.
It's me. I hear shit.
I said, "What's up, Zeke?" like 18 times.
I heard it.
Shit. Fucking rat. Sub, love. How's it going, Fox?
Pretty good. I want to go level my horde tune, but I told Dendrix I would help him get his 15s this week, so.
So everybody's doing that. Is there a? I mean, I know this. If we switch bullshit or whatever, but if we switch, everybody's just moving their mains, right? Like, what's the?
Most
the
people are.
benefit of-
So, for example, like Kava, I think is planning on just re-rolling because she likes to play a different character every expansion. You know. For
Yeah.
me, I want to be a Zandalari Druid, right? So, in order to do that, I need to actually unlock them. So
good
you have
call.
to get max level horde and exalted and all that kind of shit. So that's what I'm currently doing.
Why Zandalar?
Fucking turtle bears, man. Come on. That's my favorite part of BOD is being a turtle bear, and I get to do it full time.
Oh my god.
I don't know anything about if their racials are good or not. I got the full heal thing, but I don't know if they would really be able to use it very often. Seems like
I know you
anytime
gotta
you would be able to regenerate.
That, right?
Yeah, I think, and if you get hit at all, it cancels it.
Oh, that's
I think
shitty
paladins
shit.
are really the only ones that get full use out of it.
The bubbles bullshit.
Yeah.
Fucking hate that.
Did you get the rest of your dungeons done? No, you're very quiet, Dendrix.
Oh, sorry. I said yes, I did.
Oh, okay, cool. That's fantastic. That means I can go back to leveling my horde once I help out Shield here.
Yeah, I'm waiting for an invite.
All right, I guess I'll start the group. Blamo. Which character are you on currently? You're on Stoy? Okay, gotcha. And Tilar and Hunter, I'm assuming will be part of this.
You won't need that much healing on a 10. I can keep my DPS essences, right?
Yes, although we might be doing a 15. I'm not sure.
Just whether I use Crucible or Vitality Conduit. It's the only change.
All right, who all is on in the party that's in disc? All right, we've got Shield and Tiller both in the party. Yeah, so we're doing a Freehold 15 is what we're doing, I'm hearing.
Freehold.
But
No.
Try to do his 15 AD, but I don't think I would do very well in there.
if we're not worried about timing, first of all, we could probably time it. It's really not hard. But second of all, if nobody's worried about timing, you just want to get 15 done for a week, I'd rather go ahead and do that.
I mean, we can go do that instead.
I mean, basically, and I'll put it to you this way. I have time for one dungeon. So if you want me for a 15, then take me. If you want me for a 10, we can do that. It's up to you guys.
If I only have you for one dungeon, let's do the 15.
Okay.
I don't know if Hunter wants to go to that, though.
Freehold proved surprisingly difficult this week.
Oh, really? I guess just why? That's yeah.
It was, yeah, I don't know, man. I think, like, I don't know. Like I did a few, I struggled on a couple, finally timed one, but like the trash in there, although everybody always pull, I think that's the problem. You even like towards the second boss, towards Eudora and all that stuff, even after those packs that you normally try to maybe double and triple pull sometimes, they're not good to do that on Sanguine weeks because like they got the Harpoon boys and then just the little rat boys hurt a lot if they don't interrupt.
Yeah.
Or if they don't get stunned, I guess. The interrupt isn't too bad, but I don't know, it was weird, man. Like it should have been an easier key, but
Yeah, you'd expect.
every it was like the one of the later ones that I finally got timed. It was kind of pissing me off. And I still can't figure out for sure. I need to ask the Zooks of them, I guess. But is there? I thought I remembered. I keep being told no, but everybody that's told me no doesn't have the achievement. But is there an achievement for all the dungeons timed on?
I've
Is that a-
never seen. I've
that a
seen no
thing?
evidence that there is an achievement for all dungeons timed on 20.
Oh, 20, no, I don't think there.
But obviously, you know, I don't have all 20s done, so.
I just don't.
You would think we
know.
would see something about that, though, right? Like to have never ever seen anyone that's like timing 20s, like with an achievement, like on streams or anything like that.
That's true, I guess. It's not because like I just thought I remembered seeing that. Like it's in my brain. Like it was a thing, and now
That'd be pretty bizarre since there wasn't one for any previous season of
that's true. Yeah.
WoW, right? Like, and specifically, like they rebalanced everything to make it so that like 15s are the new 20s, right? So why would they then go on top of that and be like, now that we've made this the hardest season ever, we're also going to add an achievement that's never been in the game before?
Shut up with your logic, fuck. I don't know.
I'd be
why,
more
but in
likely
my
to believe they would
brain-
do like a realm first 15 or something. Like that seems more like what they would do than, you know, a 20.
Isn't there like a realm first?
There
Not
might be on that front. I don't know. The last time I remember realm first being was like Wrath, where Dendrix guy's Magic Seeker.
I don't know, man. I'm fucking losing my mind. What am I supposed to do here? Fuck you. Well, I'm not anywhere close. I still need 4 more 20s, so it's not gonna happen this week or next week. But I think the week after that is a push week.
Is that the bursting push week that we were talking about way back when?
Yeah, it's just
Yeah.
bursting volcanic. Bursting is the only thing, right? Like
That's-
just don't burst. But it is a big problem, you know.
Is it a tyrannical or a fortified one?
Fortified?
Okay, that's supposed to make it easier, right? Because things naturally stagger themselves.
Yeah, I think that's a good one. And you don't have to worry about sanguine like reheal. So that's the thing. Nothing is adding damage or anything to the key. You know, it's
Right.
just fucking kill.
God. 15 a tall. Thought it was a 15 free.
What am I doing? What am I doing?
Well, I got
The Freehold was-
tyrannical this week, or I can't remember what our freaking fixes are.
Fortified.
It's
that
fortified.
one pull
Fortified?
before
Oh,
the
yeah.
Fucking,
Nothing's wrong with the freehold on the tall and fortified. Just
that pull before the big troll bob.
yeah, but we skipped that one.
Oh, do we?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, because we have the stupid skips.
Yeah. Oh,
put
100
it-
goodness summon.
I'll put it this way, Fox. I timed a 20 King's Rest and then ran with the exact same crew in a freehold and failed twice.
Jeez, dude.
Like that, right? Like that's not right, right? Like what the fuck? And they were obviously good. Like we timed the King's Rest, it was fine, but I couldn't figure it out.
I don't know, I guess Sanguine is kind of a deceptive affix because like it doesn't seem that hard, but if you do fuck it up, like it really, like it really
Goes
does.
sideways.
Yeah.
And starts eating your clock. I mean,
Right. As soon as you start like
we,
healing a full pack of mobs back to
our
health on
problem,
fortified.
yeah, it wasn't really the clock. We just, I don't know, man. Like we tried a 21 first and it failed, and then we knocked to 20 and it failed again. Like I don't know, it was fucked. I ended up doing it later with like a different group, but I tried it with a separate group before that and failed again. I don't know. It's fucking weird. I was getting pissed off because it should have been one of the easiest ones. I was getting mad yesterday because I needed to. My goal for this week just was to hit 3K, and I just needed like 1 or 2 keys or something, and I couldn't find them. Finally found, and I only had an 18 timed in Motherload for some reason. It should have been an easy one, and I just, for whatever reason, never did it. And so I finally found a 20 Motherload. I was like, fuck, thank God. Sign up, sign up, sign up, sign up. Immediate invite. I was like, fuck yeah. I looked at the group, the leader, Mind Clash.
Oh man.
We ended up timing it, so it actually went okay, but Lord have mercy. I was like, oh shit.
I was on
fine.
his pally. Was he tanking?
Yeah, he tanked. He did fine. I mean, it was good. We had a really good DK in there, and that helped a lot because he could grip anything that, and then the Demon Hunter grip AOE thing. It's actually really nice.
My Clash is a weird cat, man. Like, I've seen him play like super pro as many times as I've seen him play like just completely lobotomized. You know,
Yeah.
like it's just it's the full range there. Usually, I guess like there's a larger dynamic range. You know, a lot of players like you're either this good or that bad. You know, instead of well, some days MLG and some days my kid does something cute and I just gotta fucking eat my keyboard. You know.
I was doing. I felt like I was doing pretty good, you know. I was like, all right, I hit 3K. I'm done. I feel pretty good about this week. And then I was watching this guy Yoda DH last night, like in Method or whatever. This fucking time in 25s and 26s and shit. I was like, okay, man.
You
just
still
get
a
the
long
fuck
ways to
outta
go.
here. Yeah, not even. Just fuck you, man. Come on. Like that shit's crazy. These interactable, there's some interactable items in the new zones that I feel like take longer to loot. Does anybody else come across that? Like I click it and it doesn't like go into my bags immediately. Like I have to like sit for half an extra second.
That sounds like a lag issue, man.
But it's only some items and it's only in the new zones. Like it's very specific. Like any other things that I'm looting across the entire game, I don't have that issue. But it's like these Mogu armament things, like today's daily items.
I think that what you might be running into is like a lot of people said there's a lot more lag in the new zones because you have like the raid and everyone being funneled into them. Plus, I think like maybe there might be some deal with like old people questing in the old versions of the zone. Just they're a lot busier than like any in-game zones have been before. So people always talk about like having weird fucky lag issues. But I personally have never run across what you're running into.
It's my first time dealing anything above a 9 on my cruise.
Look at you kicking ass. Are you holy or disc?
They say like they always say like holy sucks for high keys, but it doesn't seem bad at all.
No, I think
Good
they're a lot.
vitality conduit.
Yeah, I think it's they're a lot closer than a lot of people want to admit. You have cool, pretty spell effects. I see you glowing everywhere.
think it's just because their DPS is probably the worst out of the healer.
That and like the whole disc priest niche of like increasing people's effective health. You know, like damage reductions and absorbs are really powerful on at least progression content. I don't know how important that is for M+, to be honest. I haven't, you know, really investigated the healer meta at a high level for that. But
I don't like disc for some reason. Oh, you have an add.
well, it seems like it's just super finicky to play with, right? Like whenever Betty's complaining about like mobs dying too fast, so he can't play it. Like, you know, you'd rather just hover over people's health bars and click, right?
It wasn't really needed.
Kiting. I might line of sight you on these stairs here, but I've got myself. Well, I don't know if it's like necessarily a bad thing. It's just like a side effect of Sanguine Week is next week I always spend like the first 2 or 3 dungeons like instinctively moving right before mobs die, you know, because I'm just expecting Sanguine to drop. You're just constantly moving as a tank on these weeks.
Also, I don't know if there's anything supposed to spell or anything. Just let me know.
Oh well. I don't think there's let's see, what do priests have? They have disease and magic. You don't have poison. Yeah, I don't think there's a single disease that gets cast in here. And
Yep.
as far as magic effects, oh, that's true. Yeah.
To what you need of the MDI today, Max?
Nah. I just hear about the highlights from other people afterwards.
It's so stupid.
We're gonna do this one pack up here before we go into the obelisk.
The old triple hunter meta, you know?
Ah, is that what they're doing nowadays? Finally, the tyranny of rogues is over.
I was watching like one of the semifinals matches, and their Druid healer got disconnected like as soon as they started the key.
Ooh.
And
Excuse bad.
so they actually 4-man the first boss in Workshop, which was cool, on a Tyrannical, and then without the healer, and then
Damn.
he still wasn't logged on, so they went down and started clearing. They got to the second boss, to Cujo, and he still hadn't been able to reconnect. And so the hunters like get out their
got
pets
stuck.
and like
Yeah, you just got wasted there, Dendrix.
it was fucking hilarious.
So
Like,
first
they-
boss of
even-
Workshop, can you remember me? Is that the one that has the boss that you think is stupid because it has a mechanic where you have to just stay behind it?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
is that the one? I'm just trying to remember.
So I don't know what to do when I
Hmm.
get targeted by that thing either. Like, I mean, I tried to kite it away from everybody, but if they're facing, I don't know, that's just such a, like, I just hate that fucking boss. It just doesn't make any sense to me. Like, I get it, the only place you're supposed to stand is behind the boss or whatever. But, I don't know. So if you're targeted, you're just supposed to go opposite, just literally anywhere, or are you supposed to kite it to a wall and then
Literally anywhere sounds good to me. Like I don't think there's really. I don't know that you can really gain anything by trying to optimize that, right? Like,
well, I think they kite it to the wall to hammer it or something.
Oh.
I don't.
I guess that makes sense.
I can't figure out what they're. I don't know. Like I feel like every decision I've made when I've been targeted by it, I'm getting yelled at in Discord over what I'm doing with it, and I'm like, well, I don't know. Like, I mean, I got nothing. It's crazy.
Kiting. Oh, Swift minted you right when you died, Nidrix.
I just hate these packs. Even on my Druid, I hate these packs. I
Just a lot of
Chris
AoE
isn't
damage.
geared
Yeah.
enough to
I'll get the rest.
only 455.
On the plus side, that was the toughest thing we got to deal with in here, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the only those guys are the only things I
I'm going in.
You won't lust on this ball.
Yes. We'll still have it up for Yasma, most likely. Just after we killed the totems. Alright, trust you boys to figure out your totems.
2, 1.
This boss is a joke when it's not
Yeah.
nothing to heal. Also, I here doesn't switch that my turn.
Oh, Tiller, I saw that thing coming for you, bro. Again, I'm just like not on it with my Swift mints today. I had just enough time to process like, ooh, I should probably heal him.
Feign Death was on cooldown.
Can you feign things?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Sometimes.
Oh, you died to a thing from beyond.
Yeah.
I was wondering how you like.
It was right after the splash, too.
Now I don't feel as bad.
Nah, it was nothing you did. Just bad timing.
Go ahead and roll this in the next pack.
This is so much fake.
I'll interrupt once the second bulwark goes off. Kiting. That's a spicy misdirect there. Oh, the stun of the century, boys.
That may have or may not have been an accident.
If only it was Nina Tucker.
Okay, my divine star. Did you just see that? I was on a ledge and it like treated the ledge as if it was a roadblock, and literally my star went out and bounced right.
Classic Blizz detection of collision. Man, we are just 2 for 2 on these stuns, huh?
It's my first day. Alright.
It's my stun real quick before it gets out of the same one. Oh, do you stand melee to prevent the honor guard from charging? I'm actually, wasn't aware of that. No, Hunter, I got him.
I don't take remorse for what happened to Hunter. I don't know what happened to Hunter. Assuming it involved the fire.
I think he got quaked and then fired. Alright, we're gonna do a big sick nasty pull here.
Like fuck fortified, right?
Hey man. Ain't no ting man. Ooh. That reminds me of something else I want to eat. Solid misdirect, solid. No, I get you. You got charges, they're diminishing and shit, for sure. Go ahead and grab your pools. I think we're gonna just try to ice trap and ignore the next ad. I see that ice trap up there. Let's go and grab our pools. Nice work, boyos.
Yeah, no.
So we're facing that with the last boss name.
The obelisk? Yeah, we're gonna do obelisk with last boss. Oh shit, Hunter already pulled him away. Okay. We're still gonna do it with the last boss.
You just ran through a spider, like, fuck it. You're a spider, I don't care.
Woo! Sorry, Hunter, I should have made that more clear before you did that.
He's not in here.
Oh, yeah, he's... Okay, that would explain. Unfortunately, we won't have lust, but it's fine.
5, 4,
Just make sure you kill the obelisk guy first.
1.
Plus.
That's completely fine. My main goal is to kind of finish things by the end of the day, so that's fine.
So I guess, again, with my bitching about them taking away Guardian Druid utility, they're changing Swiftmend to the old functionality, where you had to have a hot on the target and then it would consume the hot, heal it, right? So does that mean that I'm going to lose my Swiftmend, like my super emergency heal button thing? Like, yeah. It has to, right? Or are they going to let Guardian Druid still have access to the current one? Ooh, that's a nice ring I got there.
You don't need it, how you?
Sadly, I do. It's my perfect stats and a socket. I was hoping to funnel it to you guys, but yeah. Well, good work, gang.
Appreciate that.
Courtney is currently making shrimp fried rice for lunch. Oh, hi there, David Dolacanon on the YouTube stream, recommending that I should play PUBG or Fortnite to get viewers. That's a good recommendation, and I might actually take you up on that one day.
Oh,
right, boys, thanks for the group. I am out for now. I might be back later. I'm not sure yet. Have fun.